Many of us are spending more time at home these days. We might find ourselves going to and from the fridge just a few extra dozen times a day, or maybe we grab another box of mac and cheese. But now more than ever, shouldn't we be thinking about what we're eating and how that could actually help us to stay healthy?
A Minneapolis woman thought she was eating well. That is until she says the Nutritional Weight and Wellness program changed her diet and totally changed her life. Twin Cities Live reporter Kelly Hansen has Tina's story.
15 years ago, Tina Beeler began a brand new chapter after going to her daughter's appointment at Nutritional Weight and Wellness.
While we were in the appointment, the nutritionist saw her health history and it said that I had MS. And a light bulb went off.
She'd been living with multiple sclerosis for 3 years, but the Nutritional Weight and Wellness helped her discover a link between what she was eating and her autoimmune disease.
She wanted me to eliminate wheat, barley, rye, oats, and also some dairy products.
Eliminating those things from your diet, how did you initially start to feel? Did you feel different? Were you feeling better? Did you notice a change?
I felt really good, and I guess it didn't really click until about a year later. I was at my annual neurology appointment where I would get an MRI and I would see the neurologist. And he looked at my MRI and he saw my MS lesions and he said, to my naked eye, it looks like they've shrunk.
Her doctor wanted to know what she was doing besides taking her medicine.
I said, well, I started eating this way, the Nutritional Weight and Wellness way, and I do yoga. And he was so fascinated by this that he told me to keep doing what I was doing, and then he wanted the Nutritional Weight and Wellness phone number for himself.
Shortly after, Tina's husband jumped on board after suffering a heart attack and then undergoing quadruple bypass surgery.
When he returned home from the hospital, he had to eat what I was cooking. And so from March, from coming home from the hospital until 4th of July, he lost 70 pounds.
Eventually, thanks to the program, he was able to go off all heart medication.
And he did so with medical supervision. They ran some tests, and the doctor came back in the room and he said, you defy modern medicine, how healthy you are.
And thanks to Nutritional Weight and Wellness, Tina's now 80-year-old mom is down 70 pounds.
She had been suffering with fibromyalgia prior to that, and after she lost all the weight, she doesn't have fibromyalgia anymore.
As for Tina, she no longer needs her weekly MS shots.
I still have MS. I have lesions in my brain, but my doctor's plan is when I go in September for my annual MRI, that if it's still normal and I don't have any inflammation in my brain, he's going to set me free and I won't have to go back.
That's really incredible. Look at that smoothie, looks so good.
We had us all hankering for a smoothie.
I know, I gotta
right
get
now.
the blender out going. Okay, so TCL reporter Kelly Hansen is here at a safe distance away from us. Kelly, what a fascinating thing. Now, what else did you learn when you talked with the team at Nutritional Weight and Wellness about kind of how this all comes together?
Well, I got on the phone with a nutritionist, her name is Mel, and we were talking about what Tina was doing that was causing her to spiral and causing her health to be so out of control. And they were saying she drank a lot of soda. She was consuming a lot of sugar. Now, sugar is very inflammatory, and because Tina has MS, which is an inflammatory autoimmune disease, sugar had to go. She was also put on an anti-inflammatory diet, which includes no wheat, and they increased her healthy fats like olive oils, nuts, and seeds. So they kind of revamped her diet, and she really started to feel different.
It's amazing too when you learn about inflammation and what that does to the inside of your body, and often it will represent itself perhaps in hanging on to more pounds or adding weight easily. But then there's all this other stuff that's happening. So they individualize Tina's plan. Do they do that for everyone?
Definitely. So before you meet with a dietitian, nutritionist, the client, you would fill out an extensive health survey that details how you're presently doing nutrition and health-wise and how you've done in the past, any health issues or concerns, any surgeries you've had, very detailed. And then you meet with that nutritionist and they make a detailed plan for you. Now that is intended to address the root cause of the health issue. So instead of putting a Band-Aid on it or taking a pill or ibuprofen, they're going to find out what's causing that issue, what's causing that pain. And they're right there with you the whole entire way. They've got this really great online course, which, how appropriate right now. It's called Nutrition for Weight Loss. Now you can take advantage of this program from the comfort of your own home. All you have to do is watch one class a week. It includes 12 online classes and 2 one-hour individual nutrition consultations by phone or video. Now, class videos are released once a week, so you can watch them on your own schedule. There's a personalized eating plan, access to a private Facebook group led by nutrition educators, and a cookbook. Okay, this is not like counting calories or packaged food. This is like back to the basics, eating like our grandparents ate, real food. So all of those details are at twincitieslive.com.
I think of the timeline that you just mentioned, and just like, wouldn't that be amazing if, as we spend a little more time at home, if you could come out not like, oh, I want to be 5 pounds lighter, but as a healthier individual at the end of all this. That's really good stuff.
12 weeks, you could just really change your entire life.
That's really incredible. Tina's story, thanks to her for sharing that. Thank you, Kelly. Nutritional Weight and Wellness is offering a $50 discount plus an extra 1-hour consultation on their online Nutrition for Weight Loss program. Use the code TCL to take advantage of this special promo. So it's available only through today through Monday, March 31st. So again, today through March 31st, you can use that promo code. But I love that even though you're doing the group stuff and the like general class, you still get that individualized portion. I think that's a really cool deal.
1-hour consultations. I mean, you can get through a lot of stuff there. You'll find a link to sign up. We did that at our website, twincitieslive.com. And a big thanks to Nutritional Weight and Wellness for sponsoring Twin Cities Live.
Okay, next.